and all blessing candidates. Happy Sunday to all of you. I hope you had a warm and a beautiful start to this new week. So I will be today's MC, and I'm so happy and excited for today's education session. So before we begin, I would like to ask all my brothers and sisters to open up their cameras so that we can see your beautiful faces and that we can feel your presence. So let's give a minute to all our brothers and sisters to open their cameras. There we go. Okay. Yes, we can see more and more beautiful faces. We want to see the others as well. Please don't feel shy. This is your program. So we want to see you here with us. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm happy to see some of my brothers and sisters. Esmat, Eunice, I see you. Okay. Okay, great. So today the theme of our program is our attitude and motivation towards the matching. So I know all of you must have some mixed feelings, maybe excitement and even nervousness. So I hope that you can learn a lot through this guidance as you are going through one of the most important stages of your life. So before we start, I would like to go through the program so that we can know what to expect. So please just allow me to read the program for today. Okay. Okay, so we will first start off by opening greetings. Greetings to our Heavenly Parent and True Parents. And then we will be having the opening prayer. And for this, I would like to invite my sister, Ganyong Diop, for the opening prayer. And then we will have the Hundoke reading. And this will be read by Jeremiah Puri from Zambia. And then we will invite our regional president for the opening remarks. And for our icebreaker, today we're going to be revealing the winners of the TikTok challenge, which I believe that you're all aware of. And then we're going to have our main guidance, which will be given by Kenta. And then after that, we will have the Q&A session, and then receive our regional vice president for the words of encouragement. And then we will have some announcements, and then closing remarks once again by our regional president. And then for the closing prayer, we are going to receive Nyoga Libo from DR Congo. And then we will close with greetings to Heavenly Parent and True Parents, and then finally take a family picture. Okay, so let's get started and let's offer our bow greetings to our Heavenly Parent and True Parents. So tech team, please display our True Parents picture. Okay, so now with our sincere heart of gratitude and love, we are going to offer a half bow to Heavenly Parent and True Parents. Chonjin, Champmonimke, Kyombe, Paro. Okay. So now for our opening prayer, please allow me to invite my beautiful sister, Ganyong, to lead us in the prayer. Ganyong, you have the mic.
To our regional president. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Good morning to our regional co-chair, to our regional president, to our regional vice president, and greetings to all. Please join me in prayer. Let's pray. Our eternal heavenly parents, beloved children of heaven, kind, we are here once again gathered, this time in this place, gathered by you to start this program. Heavenly Parents, when we look at everything that our children have gone through, what they have done, all the providence, we need to understand that it is time for us to take charge. But for us to take charge, we need to become new and model people, starting by having someone by us who can complete us.
Mettre notre cher Joey co-chair, notre
all the efforts that Johnny co-chair, our regional president and regional vice president are doing or making so that this 3G matching can be done here in Africa. We pray that you may bless them more, that you may allow all those gathered here this time to take away with them the essence of what we shared, and that this program that is put together be a success. All those who will be speaking, may you speak to them, so that Heavenly Parent, we who are listening may understand the profoundness what they want to give us, so that we may offer to you this pure offering that you expect us. That is why we want to put this program in your hands, so that you may once more assist us, be with us from start to end. And may all good spiritual worlds, all our ancestors, liberated, blessed, be part of this moment. Hoping that you may accept this prayer in the name of all those here present. I want to put this prayer in your hands.
Thank you so much, Daniel, my beautiful sister, for that very warm, heartwarming prayer. Ganyong is my dear sister who is here with us in Senegal. Recently, she came to join her husband, Sewun. He is the main translator for French. I believe the French speakers know him. So we are very happy to have her here and to see the beautiful love of this couple. And I wish the same for all of you, to have this kind of beautiful, perfect love of Sewun and Ganyong. So again, thank you so much, Ganyong, for that beautiful prayer. So now we will be having our Hunboke reading, and I would like to invite my brother, Jeremiah Piri, to read the Hunboke. So if the tech team is ready, please display our True Parents words.
All right, good evening, brothers and sisters. So today's evening Hundoke will be coming from the Chonsongjong, Book 5, True Family, Chapter 2, Blessed Marriage and Original Love Between Man and Woman, Section 1, Coming of Age and the Love Between Man and Woman. The changes during our youth. 2. The time of our youth is when we feel as though we are the princes and princesses of the world. It is a time when we think of everything with ourselves at the center. At the same time, The time of adolescence is a time of rebellion. So if others do not recognize us, it is very easy to go a different path. That is why the problems of today's adolescents are global problems. In the time of our youth, we dislike anything that does not revolve around us. However, when something is connected to us, no matter how insignificant it may be, we become elated. If you stop and watch young women in their late teens and early 20s, you will see that they sometimes laugh for no apparent reason. A young woman may laugh when she sees a ripe persimmon suddenly fall from a persimmon tree that has lost all its leaves. This is because these young women can somehow connect to what is going on around them and thus experience the deepest emotions. Our youth is a transition time when we can encounter and make a connection with all things. This is due to the fact that God gave us an original nature, which allows a man and a woman to be completely united through his love. Three, when young men and women meet as young adults, their hearts leap. When these feelings arise, their hearts go through a change. However, if their minds are not fixed on God and they stand on the opposite side, they fall into evil. Our mind must be fixed on God. Love is what allows our mind and heart, when focused on God, to rise to the position of oneness with God's heart. Since people have to go through their lives in that position, they absolutely must have dreams and hopes, with love as their center. 4. In terms of perfecting a man and a woman, the power of love builds a relationship between a subject partner and an object partner. The power of love emerges after adolescence, at the time men and women attain perfection. The power of love is greater than both man and woman, so it can unite them. A man and a woman inevitably become husband and wife. On the path of love, one can even discard one's own life. Love is stronger than life. As men and women grow into young adulthood, this powerful force makes them long for a partner. Adieu.
Adieu. Let us show our appreciation for our true parents' words by giving a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you so much to my dear little brother, Jeremiah, for that wonderful reading. So now we will continue with our program, and we are going to invite our dear Papa, our beloved Papa, who has such a huge heart of love and concern for all of you, all of our young people here in Africa. So together, please join me in welcoming our regional president for the opening remarks.
Ok. Merci beaucoup, merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sunni. Today we're not speaking in French. I really like hearing you speak French. So good morning good afternoon to regional vice presidents. Good afternoon to all the responsibles, leaders of our missions, and good afternoon to mainly our children and the parents. So the process that we've started, of preparation for the blessing, is arriving almost to the end line, the end zone. So there are many things sometimes that happen on the way that can break the train, but the technicians and the machinists are there to repair, to take care so that we can get to our destination. Just to say that this education process, especially in these last moments, Satan is He's a last moment actor to surprise people, and he always waits
pouvoir ainsi
for such or such basis to exist so that he can surprise, to stop then the train that started from the start of the year, to stop before it gets where it needs to be. And that's why sometimes you may have certain weaknesses or certain things that may happen, but at those times you need to
jusqu'au boutiste.
hang tight. Only those who persevere get to the end. And True Father always went to the end. It is the same process, it is the same path that our True Mother is showing us. So go till the end, hang on tight till the end. But to get till the end, you need abnegation, commitment, but most importantly, sincerity. You need to be sincere with yourself. We need to be sincere with our parents. We need to be sincere with our responsibles, our leaders at different levels. We most importantly need to be sincere with the spirit world.
Parce que comme vous le savez,
and with yourself, of course. Because as you know, we have many witnesses, may even count 5. So in front of those witnesses, if you're not sincere, then it's wrong for us. You cannot play yourself, you cannot play heaven. And when I talk about heaven, I'm talking about the spirit world, all the spirit in purity, all those you cannot play them. You cannot play earth, meaning all the creation in which we are living, the water that we drink, the trees that we live with, the animals, you cannot play them. So when you're in a problem, nature always reacts against us. And finally, you cannot play the heavenly parent, but you cannot also play Satan. So in front of all those realities, and you count those witnesses, you have 5. So based on that, we need to take the engagement, the commitment to stay fidel, to stay loyal to the engagement, the commitment that we've taken, to stay loyal to the truth that we are learning, stay loyal to the 3 generations that are working day in, day out, day and night to help us solve our problems.
Soyons plus concentrés.
So once again, let us be focused, but moreover, determined to go till the end. You need to challenge heaven, challenge God, challenge our true parents, saying, true parents, heavenly parent, this time it should work, this time it will work, this time I will receive the blessing. Give me your blessing. I want to receive your blessing. I will receive the blessing, not how I want it, but how you will it. And in front of the cross, what did God say? What did Jesus say?
Laissons la volonté de Dieu s'accomplir dans notre vie. Dieu
Let this cup pass me, not if I will it, but if you do. And so I wish you a really good conference, determination and focus, and really perseverance to go till the end. Thank you, and I wish you a good start of the conference. Welcome to you all.
Merci beaucoup à notre président.
Thank you very much to our regional president. We are truly grateful for your encouragement. So I am sorry, my French is still a bit weak, but I am learning.
Thank you. busy schedule, he still makes time to see all of us and give us words of encouragement. So once again, let us give a huge round of applause. Okay, so next up on our program will be the TikTok challenge announcement. As most of you already know, we had a TikTok video challenge, and this was for all of our beautiful blessed couples. And the challenge was to show one, or I guess in this case, it was more than one, romantic gesture for the couple. And of course, the stage was open for all of you, for all the blessed couples to join the challenge. And then the winning couple will be the one with the highest number of likes on social media. So we have 3 winners. The one taking the 3rd place wins $20. The one taking the 2nd place wins $50. And the winning prize for the 1st place is $100. So I believe that most of you already saw some of those beautiful videos that our couples made. And like me, I'm sure that you had goosebumps just watching, you know, how they express their love for each other and how romantic they were. So today we're going to be announcing those 3 winners of the TikTok challenge, and we're also going to watch the videos. So to start, I hope you're all ready to hear the winners, and I hope that they're also here to hear their names being called, so that they can also share some few words of encouragement for our brothers and sisters. So tech team, please prepare the drum roll. I hope you have an audio for the drum roll to make it more exciting. Okay, so coming in the 3rd place, we have the couple Hannah and Jusang. Okay, so this was the couple that came in the 3rd place. Tech team, I'm not sure if you're here, but now we would like to watch the video of Hannah and Jusang. And even for those maybe who could not see the video, this is the time also for you to admire the beauty of the blessing and the couples. So tech team, if you can play the video of our 3rd place winner. We are all excited to see the video.
I wanna wake up to your smile every day. Please don't fight it. You know I love you. Don't you wanna wake up to my smile every day? Kati palavu, nange nkuwelavu. Omu kwana kote kuinza kuntama. Sempalavu, nange nkuwelavu. Best friend, wokutenyweza.
Wow, let's give a huge applause for that beautiful couple. Wow, I really love how they were dancing and the video was like in slow motion, so romantic. And the way they were smiling, you could really see that these couple are really in love. So they received the third place for the highest number of likes, and they will be receiving $20 as their winning prize. Okay, so let's give a huge round of applause for that couple, Jusang. So now, I'm not sure if they're here with us, but I believe we would all like to see them and also to hear just a few words of encouragement, especially for all of our blessing candidates. few words that they can share. So Jusan, Hannah, are you here with us? Are they here with us? Looks like they may not be here. Okay. I cannot see them. And I cannot see their names either. So I think they may not be here, unfortunately. Okay. Anyway, we are very happy and we are really inspired by their video, their romantic video. Okay, so now we're going to be moving on to the second place winner. Do you want to know who it is? Are you excited to see the video? Please wave your hand so I can see you're excited as I am. Okay, yes, we want to see. Okay, great. So now we're going to be calling up the second place winner of the TikTok challenge. And this couple will receive $50 as their prize for second place. So drum roll. And the second place winner is Victoria and Just. Let's give a huge round of applause. They were the first one to post their video. And when I saw it, I kept on watching it over and over because it was just so wonderful and so beautiful. So now please tech team, if you can play the video for all of us. We want to see this couple, we want to admire their video and also receive inspiration from them. So if you can share the video now, we'll be happy to see that.
My baby, my Valentine. Can I you to make you a temperature days? If you leave me a good time. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to chop your heart. Never did it back at this feel. Open up, make us feel. I'm alone, one thing. Make a bad man sing.
Comme ça pousse pour moi.
Pour toi seul.
Wow, they're so beautiful. Let's give a huge round of applause for them. Wow, Victoria and Just looks so in love with his wife. Like he cannot let her go. He's always either holding her hand, carrying her, giving her kisses. This is the kind of love that we want to see. These kind of couples, you know, that are proud to show the beauty of their blessing and to be proud of each other. So we are really, really happy and we congratulate this couple for winning the second prize. Let's give another round of applause. Okay, thank you. So now I hope, actually I can see the couple is here with us, yay. So we want to hear a few words from you, just few words of encouragement for our brothers and sisters. And hopefully, yes, exactly. Also, they know how to dance. They both know how to dance. They both have that love and that talent for dancing. So we want to hear from you, the Alunyon couple. Please, if you can open your mic and share with us greetings to our blessing candidates and also some few words of encouragement. Even just talking about how much you love your wife will be an encouragement for us because we're going to be inspired. Okay.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Good
Looks like
afternoon.
Bonsoir.
maybe
J'espère que nous allons tous bien. Bon, vous avez devant
I
vous
hope that you are all well. So, my name is Just Alognon, blessed child of second generation blessed child here in Benin, and I've been much and blessed to Moriba Victoria, second generation from Sierra Leone. And so I am truly moved and happy to be at the second place. Well, not exactly what I wanted, but I really am moved by it. So thank you very much to those who watched the video and liked it. And I'm sure that Victoria is also very happy because she's the one who really pushed me, who wanted for us to make the video, because I was not exactly, it's not exactly my cup of tea, but she said that we'll just make the effort of making the video. So we started, and we are now in second place, and I really want to thank her from the deepest part of my heart. Thank you very much, Victoria, all the way to Sierra Leone. So I don't know if she would like to speak, but I will let her take the floor.
of course, we want to hear from Victoria too. We would love to hear from her.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening to Adia, Papa Kadima, and all their family. Actually, I'm so surprised and grateful to our heavenly parents and true parents. Well, not for the money actually, but I want my couple to serve as an inspiration for others to go for the blessing. So I was like, I have to do it. Even when it's not competition time, I will still post, and the second generation would like to comment, I'm going for the blessing next year. Victoria is oppressing us this way. I feel happy. So I wanted our couple to serve as an inspiration, and I'm really grateful. Thank you all so much. And God bless you all for liking and commenting and sharing your love. Yeah, I really hope and pray that this year blessings will be numerous. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's give a round of applause for the Alagnon couple, everyone. Thank you so much, Victoria and Just, for making this beautiful video. For sure, I believe that many of us have been inspired by this, right? Am I right? Yes, we're inspired. And I believe some people even decided to go for the blessing thanks to your video. So please keep promoting the blessing as much as you can. Please keep showing how much you love each other. And our true mother, our true father, they're going to be really proud and really happy. So once again, we are so grateful. For me, it was the dance and also the kiss. I don't know if you guys noticed the kiss, but for me, it was the kiss. I was like, wow, this is really beautiful. Okay, so we are so grateful to hear them, to see them. And now we are going to the final winner. And this is the first prize, winning $100. Are you ready, guys, to hear who won this competition? Yes. Okay, we're so excited. We want to know who won the first prize. And I hope that the couple is here with us today. Okay, so now please get ready because I'm going to announce the name of the first couple who won the first prize. And this is Ilha and Hunter. When I saw their video, I was like, I'm pretty sure these guys are definitely going to be one of the winners because their video is so wonderful, talks about the story. Anyway, let me not spoil it for you. Please tag team if you're ready, please show the video for everyone to see the testimony. Actually, it's more of a testimony of this couple. So if you can play the video now, we'll be happy to see.
Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Some people search for a fountain, promises forever young. Some people need 3 dozen roses, and that's the only way you prove that you love them. And
Wow, I don't even have any words. Please, let's give a huge round of applause for their couple.
some people.
Congratulations. Congratulations to Ilka and Kenta. You guys, your video is so beautiful, so pure. Your process of receiving the blessing, and now today with the announcement of, you know, the baby on the way, for me that was the biggest part of the video, and I'm sure many people were moved by that. Not only promoting the blessing, but also really how to settle down as a family, and we're really happy for you, and we all congratulate you for your 3rd generation who is on the way. We cannot wait to meet him or her. And yeah, we're just really inspired by your couple. And I can even see many people are commenting in the chat, wishing congratulations and good wishes for the couple. So now I believe we all want to see this couple. If they are here with us, we would like to hear from them, from the future Papa and Mama. Okay, so are they here with us? Oh, I can see Ilhwa.
Alors, j'espère qu'on m'entend.
Oui.
I hope you can hear me. So, first of all, I would like to greet all those connected, all parents, leaders, brothers, and sisters. My name is Ilpa Ayaka Kaboya, and with my partner, Joven Angalim from Ivory Coast. Also, we are truly grateful for having taken part in this challenge that puts forward 2nd generation couples. And when we saw all the sharing, all the comments, all the likes, and when we were like filming the video, we could see, we could remember everything that we went through and also see what's waiting for us. So truly, thank you, brothers and sisters. And I would also like to thank my partner who has been with me from start to end. So thank you, and congratulations to all the other couples.
Merci beaucoup. We also want to hear from Hunpal. Can we hear from Hunpal?
Bonsoir à tous, vous m'entendez bien?
Oui,
Good
bonsoir.
afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me well? So once again, thank you very much for the organizers of this challenge, and it's allowed us as a couple to express our love not only to ourselves but also to God, and show it to our brothers and sisters, and inspire them to receive the blessing and bring about true love. And thank you to all who voted for us and who supported us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. sommes vraiment contents pour vous. And we
We're
wish you
truly
all
happy for you.
in your new journey for your family. And actually, this couple was one of the last couples, I believe, to post their video. But they came out the first winner, the first place. So it's really, I believe many people were really moved and really inspired. Their video was really, you know, I have no words. I don't even know what to say. Okay, so we're really happy. And we congratulate you, all the 3 winners and all the couples who participated, who made the effort of recording in order to inspire our brothers and sisters. So we congratulate even those maybe who could not receive as much likes as the 3, but all of you are beautiful. All of you are beautiful couples, and we are so proud and so happy for all of you. Okay, so once again, let's give another huge round of applause for all the couples who participated in the TikTok challenge. Okay, I believe the atmosphere is warmed up by the hot love of all these couples. And I believe now we are ready to receive today's guidance. So today we're going to be receiving a guidance on our attitudes for the matching and for the blessing, our attitude and motivation. And this guidance will be given by Mr. Kenta Kishi, who has prepared, I believe, with a lot of Jongsong. So please prepare your hearts, please prepare your minds, please take your notes, your notebooks, so that you cannot miss out any of the important points that he will share. So everyone, please join me in giving a huge welcome to Kenta for his presentation.
Right. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, dear region president and the vice president, and all the parents, and our leaders, matching candidate, and all the people who submitted the TikTok challenge, especially the winners. It's very inspiring. I bet many people reacted, and many people are smiling. Yeah, showing your happiness, and I feel yeah, more than lectures, this kind of video can really inspire you and really make you determined to go to the blessing. I really feel, wow, look at Victoria, and yeah, just you have exactly the same clothes. I don't know if you're prepared, but yeah, it's really inspiring, and I hope everyone can really feel yeah, God's presence through these couples. And also, of course, not only them, but also, yeah, all the couples who submitted the TikTok challenge. I'm really grateful for your yeah, excitement. I really hope everyone could enjoy this time. I think, yeah, yeah, if you are inspired, I don't think we need really a lot of lectures, but yeah, since Heavenly Parents chose me to give the lecture, I want to have some time to share with you something about the attitude and the motivation for the blessing and the matching. Let me share my screen. All right, so I hope you can see my screen. Yeah. Yeah, but before I even start the lecture, I'd like to really testify about the 3-generation leadership. Yeah, before maybe you just came here and apply for the blessing, and you are preparing for the blessing fee and yeah, everything. But really, the 3-generation Chonimon co-chair, region president, and the region vice president, they are devoting every day for you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they have really a lot of things to do, but really, their focus is entirely for you, the blessing candidates. And yeah, I feel if there's someone who is really devoting for you, maybe I hope you can really feel how much they are preparing for all this program, and also they are devoting for your matching. If you can really feel their chanson, I'm sure you can really accept their matching. And yeah, if there are people or this attitude and motivation is actually very important in order to go to the blessing. This attitude and motivation can really determine your blessed life. After you go to the marriage, yeah, you may feel why this person came to the blessing. This person is looks not ready for the blessing. Why you came for the matching? But really, this is important to prepare your internally, not only externally. Yeah, I attended a workshop. Yeah, I paid a blessing fee. Yeah, I did a medical test. So give me blessing. It's not like this. Yeah, actually, more internal. Our preparation should be more internal. If there are two people or who go to the university with certain motivation and without motivation, yeah, their life will be really different in the university life. The blessing is the same. If you have a certain motivation, or I just apply for the matching because my parents told me, it's really a big difference. So I hope, yeah, you can have some time to reflect on, yeah, your motivation of this towards the blessing and matching. Yes, first of all, I'd like to yeah, introduce very famous Korean proverb. Yeah, marriage is the something of life. Yeah, the one word will enter in this question mark. I'd like to ask if you know this word, maybe you can use the chat. What kind of word will enter in this question box? I want to see your reaction. Marriage is what of your life? Don't research Google. I think heaven. Someone said heaven. Marriage is the heaven of life. What about others? Yeah, looks like, yeah, this picture looks very heavenly. Purpose of life. Yes, that's right. Essence. Wow, it's very fundamental. Yeah, very good answer. What about others? I don't know if other people are checking the chat. Yeah, really, yeah, marriage is really the essence. Marriage is heaven. Marriage is the purpose of life. Yeah, that's true. Oh, one more person, two more person. Yeah, heaven, purpose. Yes, that's right. But actually, it's really surprising. When I went to Korea, yeah, I found, yeah, this word, this proverb in Korea, and yeah, exactly the same proverb exists in Japan. But yeah, it says marriage is the grave of life. Maybe yeah, I don't know how we can comprehend this word. We maybe you came here to receive the matching or blessing. So I think you are ready for the blessing. You are ready for the marriage. Are you willing to go to the grave? Yeah, it's really yeah, everyone really wants to receive yeah, happy marriage life. But why people are saying marriage is the grave of life? The grave means, of course, yeah, the place where someone says base. I think this words will be more proper, but yeah, it says in, especially, I don't know, in English country, this kind of word exists. Marriage, yeah, we call marriage is the grave of life. Yeah, it's really, everyone knows, especially elder people, says marriage is, then they will answer, grave of life. And yeah, I think we need to consider what it means. Please don't leave this meeting. This is not what I wanted to say. Some people are living here. Yeah, I think this word is more famous in English countries. This word is the word of Kierkegaard. Marry and you will. Yeah, I will not ask the answer. He says, marry and you will regret it. And also he said, don't marry, you will also regret it. Yeah, anyway, this kind of comprehension is really the normal in the normal world. But really the marriage is the turning point of your life. Before the marriage, you can really you can really pour your passion to whatever you want. If you like football, you can really focus on football. If you like missionary life, you can just focus. But after the marriage, it doesn't happen like this. Really, this kind of life centered on yourself will end at that marriage. And so this marriage is really the grave of your personal life. But from marriage, you need to be completely change your perspective. You always need to think about other people, and not need to, but you will think about your spouse first. Maybe in the beginning, it will really take time to adjust the transition. The brothers, you will really need to prepare yourself. If you go to the venue of blessing ceremony, don't go alone. Please escort your wife. Don't sit down and I arrived. Don't say like this. Please escort. Take the chair for your wife and let her sit down, and then you sit down. When you take taxi, please open the door for her before you enter. Let her in, and then you enter. Don't say, this door is very, it's not heavy. She can open. It's not like this. It's not like this. Sisters need you. It's not because she cannot open the door, but she can open, but she needs you to open the door. Maybe brothers, we don't do each other like this, but really, when it comes to the husband and wife, our attitude is really different. And sisters also, please really change your perspective. I was receiving the blessing application documents, and some people say my passion, my hobby is to make up. This is really, I'm really amazed this kind of hobby exists. But really, many people pour their passion to make up. Even in the normal society, they are really desperate. They use all the money to make themselves beautiful, to get them slim. And some of them says, I don't want to be married. I mean, for me, it's really contradiction. They want to get beautiful, and then they don't want to get married. Dear sisters, what is the purpose of making up? Really, I hope, even the mothers, you go, when you go out, you make up, and you come back in front of a husband, you remove your makeup. I hope you are not doing like this. But really, the marriage is truly the turning point. Marriage is the grave of life if you live centered on yourself, and marry, and you will regret it if you really live centered on yourself. But if you can really live for the sake of others, this marriage is really the turning point of your life. And let's really think why you want to receive the blessing. This is very fundamental, but let's ask yourself, what is your motivation towards the blessing and matching? Dear blessing candidates, please ask yourself, what is your motivation? Why you came here? Why you are attending all the education? Why you are doing medical test and the blessing interview and listening to the leaders? Why are you doing so? Maybe many people might say because it's my parents' desire. This answer is I mean perfect for as second generation. Because my parents' desires, I want to go to blessing. This answer is really exactly more perfect exemplary answer, but it doesn't say anything. The motivation should come from yourself. If the motivation derives from your parents, when you have some problem, your wife says, "Oh, why you receive a blessing?" And then you say, "Oh, because my parents pushed me to come to the blessing." But your parents cannot take responsibility of your life. This is your life, and this is your blessing. So you need to have certain definite motivation towards a blessing and matching. Maybe because others are receiving the blessing, others are looks like I need to go. I'm the only one who is not receiving matching, and because I am second gen, this is my destiny. I cannot escape from this destiny. It's very good. Eventually, you came here. The fact that you are attending this education session means you are ready for the blessing. I'm really grateful for that. But let's really think about our motivation. So what should be the motivation? Before that, I want to talk about the attitude towards the matching. The really motivation is very fundamental point, but the attitude, what kind of how we need to prepare for the matching. Are you ready for the matching? You will be receiving the half of you are just created as half, and you are going to receive another half, or maybe a few weeks, 1 week later, or a few weeks later. And it's really a big turning point. What are you feeling towards this matching? But really the most important point I can really say is having parents decides your partner. When I was making this PowerPoint, I don't know how I can express this point, and I don't usually use this kind of picture, but I really feel this is very important. I wanted to really emphasize it's not really your parents or three generation leadership, but it's really heavenly parents who will decide your partner. Without this belief, or this maybe this matching will be normal or normal matching. But if you can really feel so, if you can really extract heavenly parents' heart, it will be really a good moment for the matching. Many people explained already the difference of normal marriage and blessing marriage. It's really a huge difference. I'm just talking about the external things, but a normal marriage, we can choose our partners by ourselves. But at the same time, my partner is really, you can really choose your ideal person. Maybe if you are talkative, maybe you prefer to have talkative people who can really talk with you. And if you are really vertical people, maybe you wish your partner to be the vertical. if your partners are not coming to fundoke, you may struggle. And so you have some certain expectation. This is my ideal person. But yeah, if you decide by yourself, and then if the partner does not meet your desire, then yeah, it's really up to you. And the same applies to your partner. If yourself doesn't meet your partner's desire, it's up to their partners. So it's really, yeah, no one can really take responsibility. But blessing marriage is really different. Yeah, it's really heavenly parents who chooses your partner, and you really need to believe so. And there is an ideal person heavenly parents wants you to meet with. Yeah, of course, we are created by somebody else. You know already. All the animals are also created as pairs. It's really incredible. All the animals can make pair. Chickens in your yard, look at them. They make themselves as pair. Look at the birds and look at fish. Even the small animals, they make themselves, they can find pair. And it's only human beings who are struggling to find a pair and who are divorcing. And the animals don't divorce. And it's only us who are divorcing. Why are we divorcing? It's because we are choosing by ourselves. But the animals, they are programmed to be matched. But so yeah, I think if the creator, heavenly parents, created at the same way, yeah, heavenly parents also created human beings to be the pair. Heavenly parents, yeah, created animals so that they can really find a pair. And if we can also, yeah, believe that heavenly parents, yeah, already prepare from the beginning to find the best pair for you, then this aspect is very important towards the matching. Your partner doesn't seem to be the best ideal in the beginning, but you really need to believe who chooses your partner. You may feel, yeah, well, it's maybe a Chamiwon co-chair, regional president, or regional vice president. But as I said, yeah, they are not there. Yeah, they are not just choosing because of the application form or external things, but really they are praying for heavenly parents to really choose the best ideal partners. So you really need to trust them, and you need to really empty yourself. For the normal marriage, you need to really make effort to find your partner. But really, you will have certain expectation. I wish, yeah, my partner to be like this. But really, everyone is not perfect. We really need to understand your partner may not come to fundoke, may not really have a lot of money, but yeah, don't just be discouraged. It's you who will make partner perfect. And yeah, but really, blessing marriage is really different. You need to make effort to be the best partner for your partner. Yeah. So if you really expect others to be perfect, your partner will also expect you to be the perfect. So I think, yeah, before marriage, yeah, you cannot really change your partner. What you can change is really yourself. You need to be the best for your partner. You need to be the ideal partner for your partner. Yeah, let me introduce some interesting story of True Father. This was the picture of after True Father chose the matching. Yeah, True Father, as you know, he is choosing very quickly. You and you go, and you and you go, and you go, and then yeah, he chooses like hundreds of pair in just in 1 hour. And then after he chooses the pair, he was resting and watching the pictures of the pair, and he sometimes say, "Oh, this pair is very interesting. Wow, this pair. Wow, I never thought this kind of pair exists." And people say, "Oh, why true father is appreciating his own choice." But actually, it's really apparently it's not him who is choosing the partner, and it's really heavenly parents who chooses the partner through through father. And heavenly parents cannot announce anything without human beings, so that's why heavenly parents is settling the central figure, which is now in this process, which is three generation leadership. Or if it is parental matching, heavenly parents announces the best partners through your parents. But really, we need how to know if this person is God's desire. He's smoking. Apparently, this person is not ready for the blessing. You may feel so, but you need to really what you need to do is really to offer Johnson. Without Johnson, you cannot really distinguish what is your desire and what is heavenly parents' desire. You already have a certain desire in yourself, then you cannot accept heavenly parents' desire. So what kind of Johnson we need to offer? Maybe if you have very clear vision, blessing, I have certain vision already. I want to be the missionary with my wife. I wish my wife to be the missionary as well, and you offer 400 kyombe for your partner to be like this. It doesn't happen. It doesn't work like this. If you can offer Johnson, please don't offer Johnson for your expectation. I wish my husband to be rich. I want him to be very handsome. And then you offer sincere Johnson, please, heavenly parents, please. I want him to be rich. It doesn't work. If you want to offer Johnson, don't offer Johnson for your desire, but please really offer Johnson to remove your thinking. Remove your thinking, and then really empty yourself through Johnson, and really ask heavenly parents what is his desire. If you really try to, you need to really entrust the leadership who is choosing the pair, who is choosing your match, and this devotion, the amount of this devotion can really make you ready for the blessing internally, and this can really make you proper attitude towards matching. So, dear blessing candidates, I really want to emphasize what you need to prepare is not really all the documents like this, and you need to prepare the money for the blessing. Yes, it's also the Johnson. You need to take a nice picture for the matching. That's true. That's also the part of Johnson. But really, what you need to prepare is to really empty yourself towards matching. And this is I really want to emphasize again. Everyone is not perfect from the beginning, and so don't expect your partner to be ideal. But please really be ready. Be ideal person for your partner. So this should be our attitude towards the matching. And also in the beginning I was asking what should be the motivation for the blessing. So how do you think? What should be the motivation? And what do you bring to the day for the blessing? And in order to really think about your motivation, it's really we need to come back to the point why we are born. as second gen or as Jacob. Ask yourself, are you grateful to be born as second generation or Jacob? Yeah, this is also very fundamental question. Maybe you may have thought many times either whether your answer is yes or no. Yeah, maybe you questioned yourself many times in your school. Everyone else except you are Muslim, and only you are the unificationist. And maybe you may have gone through some difficulties in your school, or in your family, or in your church, and yeah, you may have some resentment. But really, ask Heavenly Parents why Heavenly Parents gave you such life. Yeah, this is really a good opportunity before going to the blessing or matching. It's really a good time to think about your identity, why you were born as second gen or Jacob, why Heavenly Parents treat you like this kind of life. Yeah, really, yeah, you will if you ask yourself, and you will find that everything you go through is really God's love. Let me introduce one True Parents word. I was choosing several True Parents words, but yeah, I think yeah, if I put so many words, the lecture will be very long. So I chose just one word, and this will be the final page. God called us and anointed us as the true parents of humanity. All human beings are orphans born into the fallen lineage without true parents. They have wandered aimlessly for thousands of years. We have received heaven's great mandate to save all people and bring them back to God. Yeah, this is from Chansangam. Yeah, really, true parents received Heavenly Parents' mandate to save all humankind. Previously I said, yeah, 3 generation leaders have devoted, yeah, actually, literally, last week they devoted their whole weeks for this matching and blessing interview. They have so many things they need to do, but yeah, they really focused on. They thought this blessing must be the first priority, and then they devoted everything for you. How do you feel? But yeah, they devoted 1 week. Of course, they are still supporting you, making sure your document is all ready. But yeah, if there is one person who really devoted his whole life for you, how do you feel? If there is the parents who really devoted their whole life for you, it's not 1 week, it's not 1 month, it's not 1 year, their whole life. It is the Messiah. It is the Messiah. Why Heavenly Parents? Why did true parents went through such difficulties, such hardship? What did they want to achieve? What did they want to gain throughout their whole life? And it's really lineage. It's lineage. What is the history of restoration? What is the providence of restoration? What is Heavenly Parents going to restore through the providence of restoration? It's lineage. And yeah, throughout this whole story of providence, I don't want to say anything, but yeah, the summary is really lineage, to restore the lineage. And the fruit is you, second gen, either second gen or Jacob. Yeah, it's you who are the fruit of this blessing. And yeah, now second gen, you are really going to see the blessing. It's really, yeah, don't think from your perspective, but please think about Heavenly Parent's perspective. How much he was waiting for this day. Really, you may have questioned why you are born on second gen. I really wished to be like this. Compared to other people, my family is so poor. I don't know, or there are so many restrictions. I want to escape from my this destiny. Well, yeah, if you compare with other people, you will never get answer why you are second gen. If you compare with the people in your school, if you compare with your parents, if you compare with first gen and second gen, you will never find answer why you are second gen. If you compare with me and you, yeah, it's not the matter of you and me. It's the matter of the relationship between you and Heavenly Parents, between you and true parents. You need to ask Creator why you are born as second gen. You know, in the divine principle, you are the creator, and there's a creator is Heavenly Parents, and you are creation. Then the purpose of creation, you need to ask to the Creator. Without that, really ask Heavenly Parents before going to the matching why you are born, and what are we going to receive now. Without utmost Johnson, this is really the turning point of your life. Let's really trust that Heavenly Parents is going to give the ideal person, and with utmost Johnson, and you will really find the answer. Yeah. So this will be the end of my presentation. Dear much blessing candidates, the marriage is not the grave of life. don't be afraid, and don't be afraid. My partner might be somebody who doesn't have anything. Don't worry about anything. Don't worry. What if I was rejected? Don't worry if I cannot find the partner. Don't worry anything. Heaven is preparing the best way for each one of you. So let's really prepare internally, and let's really be grateful towards Heavenly Parents and true parents. So this will be the end of my presentation. Thank you very much.
So much to our Secretary General, SG of IOIC, Mr. Kenta Kishi, for this amazing guidance, which I feel was very much needed. I believe a lot of insight has been received by our blessing candidates, how important it is for us to have the right motivation before receiving the blessing. And actually, for me, I personally feel that if from the very beginning, the motivation, excuse me, I'm here with my second baby, and yeah, somebody is coming to take her. Okay, so sorry about that. Yeah, so as I was saying, I feel personally that the beginning point, like the motivation for the blessing is very important. And if the motivation is not centered on heaven or on Heavenly Parent, then throughout your whole relationship or your whole blessing, if your motivation does not change, you're gonna struggle the whole way. But if you have a good motivation, a pure motivation, not centered on yourself, but really centered on Heavenly Parent, whatever challenges come, whatever situation, you can overcome with gratitude and with joy. And even if it is difficult, you will always find the victory and the happiness and the blessing will come to you. So thank you so much once again to Kenta, Kishi, for this wonderful guidance. I believe you learned a lot. And together, please let us give another warm round of applause to thank him. Okay. So now we will be moving on to the Q&A session. I believe you may have many questions regarding this topic. So now is your chance and your opportunity to ask the questions that you would like to receive guidance or receive answers. So if you have any questions, please just open your mic or you could even wave your hand. Raise your hand and then, or if you like, you could also post the questions in the chat. Our blessing candidates are quite shy. Come on, guys. I know you have questions. You can ask. Kenta is ready to answer any of your questions, so don't feel shy. No questions? Everything was clear. You guys are okay. You guys are ready to receive your matching results. Okay, so there is one question from a brave, I think, sister. I'm not sure if it's a sister or brother. Shin-san. Okay, so there is a question which reads, do we also need to be sexually attracted to our spouses? Okay, so that is our question. Kenta, would you like to answer?
Okay. Yes. Thank you very much for this question. How to comprehend this answer? This question is very. I don't know. This question is very. Yeah, I want to know more. The intention of behind this question. Do we need to be attracted sexually? Wow. Really, no, this what a crazy, it's not crazy question. It's very important question. I think you don't need to say we need to be attracted sexually for your partner. Yeah, it's yeah, there is a step by step, and really, yeah, if you try to be attracted sexually to the partners, and the partners doesn't wish to be, I mean, yeah, you will cause some misunderstanding. Yeah, it's really the communication level. Our communication shouldn't start from a sexual way. Yeah, we need to start from really very basic, knowing each other, and don't jump from the beginning. Really, yeah, maybe you may have a certain expectation towards such kind of way about, yeah, of course, after the blessing, there is a certain step, and then you will have you will start yeah, starting family life. But yeah, before that, your relationship will be the brothers and sisters, and you shouldn't really change anything. Yeah, what you can do to your spouse should be the same as what you can do to your brothers and sisters in the church. No other, yeah, maybe, yeah, even, well, maybe from the beginning, if you start kissing and hugging, I don't really recommend from the beginning in such an aggressive way, and the other your partner is really rejecting. Oh, you will really make some misunderstanding. So please, of course, the pace is different people by people. I cannot say this way is the best way, and from how many months you need to spend for this step. It's really up to your communication between your husband and wife. But don't start from the extreme way. Please start from basic conversation, and then you can deeply understand each other. And really the first step is to make the trust relationship between your spouse. So please make such effort first. I'm sorry, maybe he or she explains. My intention for this question is to understand if physical connection between spouse after the blessing is also necessary. Yes, I mean, if physical connection between spouse after the blessing is also necessary. Yeah, it's necessary, absolutely necessary. But maybe this is really another where starting family is really, maybe we may need to have another session for this. This is really bungee jump. You shouldn't try now. You may have certain expectation or you are scared of starting family, but if you have expectation, I'm sorry to say, but don't have expectation in this time. Really, it's not. I don't know how to express. This is not romantic. I mean, it should be romantic. Having True Father said the first night is the most important day for Heavenly Parents. But for second gen, trust me, we don't know anything. If you are sister, don't expect husband can lead you properly. No, never. There is no rehearsal, there is no practice, there is no training. For me, I don't even remember what happened in the first day. I was sweating. What should I do? I don't really remember what happened. And so don't think you don't need to concern about this kind of it's really important to have sexually united as well, but it will be really the final step. You need to have certain step towards that step. So this will be my answer. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for this answer and also for the question. I believe that he or she question has been satisfied. Okay, so now we have another question which reads, in what way will the candidates receive their results? I believe the motion results.
The question is what if the candidate receive the results?
The question is mostly how are they going to receive their results?
Okay. How are they going to receive the result? Yes, for the step of the receiving the result, now we have received the blessing application form, and the step 1, 3-generation leadership will decide a pair, and step 2, they will announce to your parents, and then your parents will have a certain period of devotion, and then after that, step 3, they will announce to you. So the announcement will come from your parents. But it will be very soon. I hope my answer can be satisfied.
Yes, I believe so. Okay, so I did see one hand being raised. I'm not sure if that person wanted to ask a question. Or maybe it was Mistake. So is there any other question? Okay, somebody else asked another question. And it reads, what to do if you are not physically attracted to your eventual partner? Because I believe that matching is the heavenly parent's choice. So how to overcome that feeling and be attracted to him or her at the end of the day?
Okay, yes, thank you very much. Yeah, I think this kind of feeling might come and you might worry about what will be the impression of your partner. But yeah, we cannot even not only husband and wife, but even normal human relationship, we cannot know the other people from the beginning perfectly. So it will, yeah, we shouldn't make decision quickly. We need to take time to understand 100%. Maybe from the beginning, in the beginning, your partner and yourself, or yeah, try to show the good aspect of yourself, which is necessary. And then, yeah, as time goes on, you may find some weakness or yeah, either foreign nature or something. But yeah, we cannot yeah, how say, we cannot just be disappointed that your partner is not attracted by you. Yeah, it will. Yeah, you will also need to make effort to keep communicating, even if yeah, my spouse doesn't want to talk to me anymore. But yeah, you still need to make effort. If you stop making effort, yeah, that will be the end of the story. Yeah, so yeah, don't be afraid. Yeah, maybe from in the beginning, very small reaction. She didn't take my phone call. Oh my gosh, I was rejected. I don't want to call her anymore. Don't worry. It happens. Sometimes she's busy and she cannot take your phone call. Don't misunderstand. My husband doesn't reply to me. He's not focusing on me. Don't worry about it. But yeah, please, yeah, try to keep communicating with other people, your partner, even if you feel he or she is not attracted. It might be just your thinking. Just keep communicating with your partner. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you again for that question and also for the answer. So now we're going to take one last question. And this question reads, is there a way if a sexual purity test with your partner in case you seem unsure of your partner? I'm not sure if you understand this question.
Okay.
Looks like there's a typo there. So.
In case you seem unsure of your partner. I see. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. I think for this question, maybe we will. But you don't need to worry. We are everyone is having yeah, breathing interview and having certain step to understand your situation. And we are asking all the yeah, breathing applicants to confess as sincere as possible. And yeah, we the three generation leaders will sort out all the issues. So as long as you attend the matching, you don't need to worry about uncertainty of sexual purity of your partner. If you doubt, and you start detecting, yeah, you will really be rejected. And don't suspect about yeah, uncertainty of yeah, sexual purity. You need to believe that we will also make sure your partner is safe. I mean yeah. So yeah, don't worry about this process. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for all your questions, and thank you so much, Kenta, for answering all the questions so well. I believe they're all satisfied with the answers. I also feel like we may have more guidance, hopefully, and another opportunity where you can receive more orientation on these kind of like sensitive questions. Okay, so now we have come to the end of the question and answer. And moving on with our program. Right, please let's give another round of applause for this session and also. Okay, so next up, we will receive some words of encouragement from our regional vice president. So please join me in giving her a really, really warm welcome.
Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you, lovely MC Sunmi, and thank you. Greetings to our regional president who has been with us and guiding us through this whole time. And thank you also our Choniwan. He's not here with us, but he's well aware and supporting us always. Thank you to also all of our parents and of course to all of you here preparing for the matching. Are you excited? Or are you nervous? Are you worried? Or you're tired? I can see some people tired. But really grateful that we are here together as a region. We're from all over Africa. Can you imagine? Some of our brothers and sisters from Angola, right? From Burkina, from Liberia, right? From Zambia here, right? From Mali. From everywhere, actually. And here we are on this platform as wanting to really prepare ourselves for the upcoming week, which is going to be a week of matching and a week also of announcements and a week of preparation for communication for those of you who will receive this matching now in this period. So thank you everyone for your efforts throughout this time. Since February, we have started together. And now we are coming here to begin the next stage, a very important stage, which it will definitely involve a lot of your effort, actually. You know, so far you've been receiving, but now what you'll be needing to give or what you'll be needing to do is start giving, right? Through now your communication, first, of course, your decision and commitment with God and your parents, and then also your communication with your future spouse, and then of course then the commitment. So there's a lot now coming, and I feel your preparation is there, but it's really now going to be a clear part that you will need to play. You know, a lot of our life is we've been provided for since birth, right? We have to make decisions here and there, but this is one of the biggest decisions that will now also move us to the next chapter of our life, a new chapter of life that is actually necessary for our happiness. Whether we feel it all the time or not, it's a very necessary step. So I'm grateful for everyone who is here and for your commitment and devotion, and let's really continue that. Thank you also to our brother Kenta for sharing about today's topic, which was our attitude and motivation for the blessing. I feel he really touched on a lot of important points that we really need to take into consideration as we prepare for the matching. As we know, this is not just anything that we see out in the movies or anywhere out there. And we may, and I always say that this is because, unfortunately, the love that we see out there is following a textbook that unfortunately didn't come from the right source of love. So we are, you know, finally, through our true parents, being able to follow the textbook of love. It may not be the way we see it and the way other people do it, but it's definitely the pathway that our true parents who have come to recognize the true origin of love, which is from Heavenly Parent, has been showing us. So it really will come down to how much also we come to recognize this value and this gift that our true parents are offering and giving to us. So this is important, and I believe you are all here with that knowledge. I believe also you're all here with the desire for love as well, right? And that's why these questions came up about how our attraction is in relation to love and into relation to our partner. And yeah, I believe for me, that was also a big question that I had, you know, whether will I be attracted to my spouse? And it's not an easy question to answer because, to be honest, it's not always the case straight away. But as Kenta mentioned, our brother Kenta mentioned, it's true. Nothing is really straight away in terms of true love and attraction. Maybe we may feel it straight away with someone we just meet here and there, and we think, oh, this person, maybe I'm attracted to that. But you notice in life in general, we notice that people who enter in relationships because of just attraction, does it always last?
No.
This is a question you may need to ask yourself, right? We see that happen a lot, and it doesn't always last. So it's not really the guiding point of whether we will be able to last. Actually, it's not. It's a connection which we have, and it's a necessary connection which we can develop. It doesn't have to be straight away. And usually, the ones that really last is the ones that are based on trust and commitment, in terms of. And that connection eventually becomes a real strong one. It doesn't mean it came from the beginning, but it can become very, very strong to the point that you couldn't even imagine life without your partner. It's just impossible because that connection builds up. So I don't feel, yes, the physical attraction is needed. It's it's a part of our life, our connection with each other, but it's something that we also grow to have. It's not necessarily in instinct, like instant. It could be, and I think great if it is, but it's actually not the only thing that's going to determine your relationship. Don't think, oh, I'm great, she's the most beautiful, I'm definitely attracted and everything's fine. No, you need to build on that now. The communication there, the commitment, and really, as we mentioned at the beginning, it's like that, but we also go through the steps of seeing even the weaknesses. But it's how we grow together. That's the key. And that's why, for me, and I feel for all of us, eventually, we have to recognize the key out of all of that, physical attraction and communication, the key to make all of that happen is God, our understanding and our connection with God in our relationship. If that is missing, then a lot of that common base becomes a bit difficult to bring about. So that's where I feel the first and foremost kind of path towards a preparation to matching is really my relationship with God. My relationship with God. Build that up. If you feel you're a bit distant, even now, start to prepare for that more. Because this is really going to be also your safeguard, your ability to bring your relationship, which can be beautiful, but centering on God. On Heavenly Parent, because that's the big difference between marriage and now the marriage blessing. It's really the big difference of bringing God truly into our marriage and preparing our life together with Him. And it brings things now, that relationship can start coming together, the attraction, the communication, the overcoming different issues that we may face. It brings it together. The commitment becomes there. Strong because we have that relationship with the source of love. So that's how I see a lot of our preparation that is needed. We will be having guidance regarding the communication phase, so please be ready for that. We'll be helping you go through also how to communicate with your coming to be future partner, future spouse. And also we'll be having, once those of you who are matched, we'll also be doing a program. We have like 4 sessions specifically for preparing also for marriage life, starting family, couple life, and a lot of what some of these questions, how to, expectations, things like that of starting family, we will be also giving guidance on, because it is a necessary step on our life as a couple as well. So please be always attentive to the announcements regarding our education sessions, because they are very valuable please see them as a valuable part of also your preparation for the blessing. It's not just here for nothing. We are investing really for you, help you and guide you through this process, which is a new process. It's a new process for those of you who haven't gone through it and who are going to enter into a couple relationship. It's a new process. So we need to support you as elders, as me as an elder sister, of course, as our parent through our regional president and our grandparent, the 3 generation, of course, with all of our parents here who are here to guide you and support you. And of course, those who've gone through it before, our elder brothers and sisters as well. Really, that's the whole purpose of this 3 generation, coming together as one family. We're all here behind you. That's why I really feel very happy to see you all from all our different countries, because this is amazing that we can be here as one family because of true parents. You know, how amazing that is. So I'm very grateful for that this great big family that we have. So let us really also share our love as that great big family. So I really want to thank you and applaud all of you. I also want to thank our great couples who presented in the TikTok challenge. Yeah, this was an amazing opportunity for us to see our couples already. And I told our department leader of the Hyojong department, Media and Arts department, that we are creating our brother godson. And I said, from now on, every February, right? February, what's important in February in the world? What's important in February for the world? It's a very important period, apparently, for Valentine's, right? Yeah. And but that's based on, I feel, eventually, not based on the right textbook of love, right? So I'm going to create a new heavenly Valentine's or heavenly romance, I think was presented in the TikTok challenge, right? So we're going to do that every February as well. So all of you who get matched this time, get ready for the next challenge. You have a chance to perhaps win. And as you saw, our great winners already from Côte d'Ivoire, and also from the other winners from Benin and Sierra Leone, and also Uganda. And there were a lot of couples actually who presented. And every time I saw a video, I was always so happy. I smiled, like every time. So you can see how amazing the power of that, of videos and couples sharing their love is. Because every time I smiled, like I wasn't even expecting to. Sometimes I was not even in the greatest mood, but every time I saw a video, I would smile. So that's really the power of love. And I really believe we all have that ability to do that with our future spouse, our coming spouse. And definitely God has someone for you, and you will be able to have that true relationship of love that we all search for and long for. So thank you again. Let's prepare well this week. This will be a very important week for those of you who will be receiving the announcements, and let us prepare well for that, and also for our commitment with God and with our future family. And that's how I'd like to end. Thank you, and let's have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much to our regional VP for not only the words of encouragement, but also for all of her investment to make all these educational programs for our young people. I really feel like Heavenly Parent has blessed her with a lot of wisdom to guide all of us. And I believe that you can feel that too, right? All the wisdom and love that Heavenly Parent has blessed her with. Okay, so we are very grateful. And now we are coming towards the end of our program. I will be sharing some announcements. Okay, so we have 2 announcements. The first one is we will have a regional Hundoke meeting tomorrow at 4 a.m. And all blessed families, especially the parents of blessing candidates, should be there. Okay, so please take note. And also the second announcement is Wednesday on the 15th of March at 4 a.m. There will be a special meeting about the special grace, okay, from our true parents. So all blessed families, all blessed children, and all members of Heavenly Parent Holy Community should be there. Nobody should miss this. So please make effort. Please put the alarm, turn on your alarm for 4 a.m. Also, somebody's mic is on. Okay. Yeah, so please take note of the dates. Tomorrow, 4 a.m. and Wednesday, 15th of March at 4 a.m. Do not miss, okay? All right, so these are the announcements that I had. And now, once again, to close our program, we're going to invite once again our regional president, who will share with us his closing remarks. So once again, let us welcome our regional president.
Okay. Good evening. Thank you. Merci beaucoup, Madame
Thank you very
Mwantete.
much to Madame Mwantete for giving me once again the floor. I believe you have received something very important on the attitude and the motivation. The motivation is something that is extremely important. If the motivation is a good one, everything works. With the wrong motivation, everything is bad. Nothing works. So congratulations for this program and everything that's happened in it. And I believe that through what you have received, the encouraging words of the Vice President are pushing you toward success. And so I do not want to add any other comments, risking to lose you at a certain point, but you first need to digest, assimilate what you have received today before I can add something else. So once again, I encourage you to hold on, persevere, continue forward for victory, sincerity, and unity, and love. And so if we are not able to understand the importance of what we are doing, all is for naught. Once again, congratulations for your presence.
Hello?
Oui, on t'entend.
Yes, we can hear you.
No,
We can hear you.
Mais je vois un message là, ils vont
No, I
m'écrire
was
dans
seeing
la...
messages that were telling me that they could not hear.
Bon, je disais que
But yeah, I was saying
dans la mesure où
all will be well so long as the starting motivation is good, our determination and our commitment will be what will change everything. God's will, our true parents' will, our true mother's will is that a big number can receive the blessing.
attendre Dieu,
The more we make God wait, the less we benefit from His grace. The more we rush to give Him joy, the more grace we'll receive. And so Let us hasten ourselves, for the grace is here, the blessings are here, exposed and open to everyone. Hasten yourself, rush, because places, seats are limited. That means what you should receive at a certain point and a certain time. You might not be able to say better late than never. Always take the occasion, take the opportunity, jump on it, and everything will be well. So don't be played by anything, by your environment, by what's around you, by your friends, stopping you from doing this or that. Let's stay united to the just cause, the cause for which our true parents have shed blood, sweat, and tears. The cause for which our true parents have made so many efforts and are still doing so many efforts. It is up to us now. The principle tells us it is not God that saves. Neither the Messiah nor the pastor nor anyone. The Messiah shows us the way. But salvation comes from our heart relationship with the Messiah, walking with them, going with them. Our salvation is in our own hands. That's how salvation comes. When you assume your part of responsibility, when you accomplish it, when you are united with heaven's cause, when we are one with the will, and our salvation is guaranteed, because themselves they cannot do anything. Even God himself, the Almighty God, if it was just for him, if it was just up to him, everything would be going straight. But we can see that not everything is up to God. We have a part of responsibility. And so, with what motivation? With which attitude are we coming to God? That is the most important. As I said, I do not want to speak too much, to just let you digest and assimilate what you heard already. So I can only wish you a good evening, full of victory and successes, starting already at 4 a.m. GMT tomorrow morning for this new week. So once again, thank you for joining us. May love, the Heavenly Parent, and His blessing be given to you in abundance.
Merci beaucoup à notre cher papa.
Thank you very much to our dear Papa for your encouragement.
Really pouring your heart of love and for being with us even until this time. Always here for our youth programs and education sessions for our blessing candidates. We are so grateful. So now we have come to the end of our program, and I would like to invite my beautiful sister to bless this program with a closing prayer. So I would like to invite Ms. Myoga Libo from DR Congo to offer the closing prayer.
Are you able to hear me?
You're muted.
Salutations au bureau sur le bureau
Greetings
régional.
to
Salutations
the regional office, the sub-regional office.
ce soir. Joindre dans la prière.
Please join me in prayer.
souffle de vie que tu nous accordes en ce moment. Et pour cette grâce en parole
Heavenly
céleste,
parents, beloved parents, we are grateful for this chance that you've given us
de notre
to
parole
gather
céleste,
as
que
your
de
children
pouvoir partager
on this platform
avec nos enfants
with the sole goal to simply share,
céleste dans
that
ta
you share with your children that want to involve themselves, engage themselves in with your will. We know that we have different understanding of what the blessing is, but through this message of our true parents, through this message, we have heard, we were told and taught about the attitude and motivation that we need to have towards the blessing. And so this way of teaching us may be contradictory to how we see things, but we see that it is the truth, the reality, and the ideal, and we need to conform to it. We are your children, we know it, but we need to inherit your heart. And the only way to inherit your heart is to go to the blessing, to receive the blessing. And we are praying, Heavenly Parent, that you may accompany us, that your choice may be done for your children, as Jesus said, may your will be done and not ours. Because the goal for which we came here on earth is to give you joy. We did not choose to be born here on earth. We did not even choose to be born as Jacob's child or second generation. But we are here and we pray and we know that the sole reason for which we are here on earth is for you. And it's with that we pledge to follow your will. Everything that you want for your children, we pray and we promise to follow it to the T. We bless the different people here gathered on this platform. It's not just blessing candidates, but also our parents, our leaders. May the message that was shared be beneficial for each and every one of us. Please accept this prayer. My name, Yoga Nibo, the Central Family.
Merci. Merci, Yoga.
Thank you very much, Yoga.
For your very deep and profound prayer, and also for your beautiful voice. Thank you. Okay, so now we will be offering our greeting bows to our Heavenly Parent and True Parents. So with gratitude, let us offer a half bow to our Heavenly Parent and True Parents. Shanjin, Champumonimke, Kambe, Paro. Let us give all the glory to our Heavenly Parent and True Parents. Okay, so now we're going to take a family picture. So everyone, please open up your cameras. We need to keep this important special day that we received such wonderful guidance. And this will be mark a memory for in your journey to the blessing. Okay, so everyone ready? Those whose cameras are still closed, please. Yes, it's nice to see. So all of you are here. I couldn't see your faces. Now I can see. Okay. Okay, so we're going to take one picture. We're going to make the middle-sized heart. Okay. So everyone. Let's make the middle size heart. Our parents for supporting us, you can make the big heart. The couples, already blessed couples, to make the big heart. Okay, so everyone, we're going to say Sarangnida on the count of 3. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Sarangnida. Keep your smiles bright and let the text go through all the pages to take the picture. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I can see some people are now opening their cameras now. Just for a few more seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Continue to prepare yourself internally, and thank you so much again, Kenta. Thank you so much, our regional vice president. Thank you so much, Reverend Begren. Thank you so much, regional president. And good luck to all of you.
Preview.
That's Jinfo. Busy clowning around. Okay, see you tomorrow. Please don't forget to put your alarm clock. And don't put it on snooze also.
Preview.